Hello everyone, this is Bradley Sward, and this video today is the 2022 Advent of Code solution for day 13, part 2, the problem otherwise known as distress signal. So for part 1, you were basically comparing left to right or top to bottom different lists, and you were basically trying to determine if one was less than the other when it came to just comparing. And again, the rules are kind of complicated, and I went over that in the previous video. But just to say integer versus integer, list versus list, and integer versus list has specific rules that get us the job done. So when we compared all of the pairs, we figured out which ones were correct out of the pairs, then we got an answer of something like, if you added up all the index values together, you got 6,086. So then now for part 2, I guess I should have thought about this a little more, but like, what could part 2 be? Well, essentially now, instead of just comparing one versus another, well, now there's 300 of these things we need to compare against each other and basically sort this out so that the distress signals go out from smallest to largest according to this search criteria. And so when we do that as part of part 2 here, and we add these two guys in here to figure out, oh yeah, now that we add those into our data set and we figure out what index values those two things are, when we multiply those two index values together, I get a solution of 27,930, and I can show you exactly how I do that right here. So the basics of the code have not changed here. I did modify the way that I import my data. So instead of creating a list where the left-hand side and the right-hand side or whatever, now they're all independent lines. So there's going to be 350. Sorry, is it 100 and no 150 152 lines? Or no. What am I talking about? There's 450 302 different lines to compare against each other, and so I believe that's the answer to what 302 get down to it. There's my 302, and so just want to make sure for myself. So then you say there's 302 of them, and now we have to sort them smallest to largest, and figure out where the 2 and the 3 or 2 and the 6 end up. And essentially, to get that, this was not modified, this little beast of a recursive algorithm. But down here, when it comes to this, I just used a bubble sort because it was, of course, the easiest to think about and easiest to remember how to do. Basically, just run some data and swap what I need to swap. And at the end of the day, then find the 2, find the 6, multiply them together. It really didn't even take, I figured it was the way part 2s go sometimes. All of this might take forever with all the different searches, but it's only 150, or it's only 300 elements, I guess. So it actually goes pretty fast there. So let's just boom, 0, 1, 2, about 2 seconds at the most with this kind of Python code. And you have your solution. 27,930 compared to what we're trying to go for here. Oh, is this even the one? 27. Oops. We have an open. 27,930. All right, so that covers day 13. Maybe now I'll look into day 14. I'm almost back to it, at least for the moment, until something hard hits up. But anyway, if you have any questions or if you know a better way, please comment below. Thanks for sticking it out with me as always. We'll see you guys in future videos. Take care.